Tanya.
I teach CBSE 8 Maths.
I teach CBSE 10th Maths.
Okay, now let's get into the video.
Today we are going to be learning Chapter 14 Statistics, Exercise 14.3, fourth question. Alright, now let's read the question. The length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured correct to the nearest millimeter and the data obtained is represented in the following table. Find the median length of the leaves. Of course, you guys know there are 40 leaves in a plant. Okay, so they are just collecting the data about the leaves. So they are just measuring the length of the leaf in millimeter. Okay, so that is represented right over here in this table. Okay, so we are supposed to find the median. Okay, but here there is a twist. The twist here it is, when you just check it out, here no, we have 118 to 126, isn't it? But here when you just look at it carefully, they are not continuing, isn't it? So here since we have 118 to 126, are they continuing? No. Why? Because here no, we have 127. Okay, so they are not continuing. So here this is a twist in this question. Okay, so now when you just check it out with first question, so this is the first question. Okay, so here we have 65 to 85 and then from 85 to 105, isn't it? It is continuing after this 85, again here we have 85, it is continuing. So here also you can see 105 and after that also it is continuing, isn't it? But here it is not continuing, it is somewhat odd, isn't it? So what we are going to do is we are going to do a technique. We had already done this in exercise 14.1. in that one question, no, we just did it like this. Okay, so here again we are going to be doing that, so be aware. Okay, so here we have 126 and then we have 127. So what is the gap between these two numbers? So here the gap between these two numbers is 1, isn't it? So if I write 127 minus 126, so how to find the gap between these numbers? Just subtract it. Okay, and then you are supposed to divide it by 2. Okay, so 127 minus 126 is 1. Okay, so what is the meaning of 1? 1 means the gap between these two numbers is 1. Okay, and then divided by 2 as it is. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Okay, so now what is the use of this 0.5? What is the use of this 0.5? So here when you just look at the first number, no, that is 118 to 126. Here what is the lower limit? So the lower limit is this one, isn't it? And the upper limit is this one. Okay, so wherever you have lower limit, no, you are supposed to subtract it with 0.5. Okay, so wherever you have upper limit, you are supposed to add it with 0.5. Okay, why? Because we got a value here, right? That is 0.5. So here for a lower limit we are supposed to subtract 0.5. With which number are we supposed to subtract it? So here we'll get a lower limit and upper limit, right? So here in this 118, that is the lower limit, we are supposed to subtract it with 0.5. And here the upper limit is 126. We are supposed to add it with 0.5. Okay, so I'll just make another one table. Alright guys, so I just do the table here. So here first of all I would like to say this is frequency. Okay, okay, so this is frequency. So since you guys know here the numbers, no, they are not continuing, so we are gonna find the class interval again. Okay, how? I just told you. So wherever you have lower limit, we are supposed to subtract it with 0.5. I hope you guys know how we got 0.5. In the starting of the video I just explained it, isn't it? And then for upper limit we are supposed to add it with 0.5. Okay, so here in this first case now we have 118, that is the lower limit, and 126 is upper limit. So we are supposed to subtract 118 minus 0.5. So when we just subtract it, we'll get 117.5 and then here dash. Now we have 126, that is the upper limit. So we are supposed to add 0.5. So 126 plus 0.5 is 126.5. Okay, so this is how we find the class interval whenever you have in a disordered values. Okay, so here now we have 127 to 135. So here, which is the lower limit? This is the lower limit and this is upper limit. So 127 minus 0.5 is 126.52, and 135, that is upper limit, plus 0.5 is 135.5. Okay, all right. So, and now you got an idea, isn't it? So now I am gonna do it. 135.52 and 144.5. Okay guys, so here 144.52, 153.5 and 153.52, 162.5 and then 162.52, 171.5 and 171.52, 180.5. Okay, this is how we find the class interval when it is in the disordered manner. Okay, all right. So now let us find the CF. Of course, we are finding the median, isn't it? So I'll write the formula. So median formula is L plus N by 2 minus CF divided by F, close the bracket, into H. So here we are supposed to find the L value and F value, H value and CF value, and of course the N by 2 value. That one later we can do. Okay, all right. So here when you just add these numbers, we'll get 40. Of course, you guys know this is going to be our N value. So now let us find the cumulative frequency. It is literally easy. First write the frequency first value as it is. So here the first value for frequency is 3. Write it as it is. Now we are supposed to add the numbers. Okay, so 5 plus 3 is 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. 12 plus 17 is 29. And 5 plus 29 is 34. And 4 plus 34 is 38. And 38 plus 2 is 40. I am sure that my cumulative frequency, the calculations are correct. Why? Because here you can see I got 40. So I just told you guys here if I get the last number, so here the last number is 40, isn't it? So this last number should be similar to the total frequency. So here when you just added it, we got the total as 40, isn't it? So they both are similar. Here also 40, here also 40. This is how we find the find whether it is correct or not. Okay, so here I can say my calculations are correct. Why? Because we got the similar values. Okay, so now let us find the N2 value. So N value is 40 divided by 2. Cancel it. Cancel. Okay, so we got it as 20, isn't it? 1 second. Okay, so we got the value as 20. So now I am supposed to find the closest number to 20. Okay, so here now we are supposed to look at the CF. So here this is the CF. So in the CF, the closest value to 20 is either 17 or otherwise 29. Okay, I just told you we are supposed to take the greatest number compared to 20. So compared to 20, the greatest number in these both numbers is 29. So 29 is the greatest number, isn't it? Why? Because you had a confusion whether I am supposed to take 17 or 29. Why? Because they both are closest value to 20. Okay, but we are supposed to take only one number, isn't it? So since we are supposed to take only one number, it is literally easy to find. So here we got it as 20. So compared to 20, what is the greatest number? So compared to 20, here the greatest number is 29. Okay, so we are supposed to come straight like this. Okay, so here when we just one second guys. Okay, so here when we just came straight, we got a particular value. That one, it's going to be F5. Okay, so here the F5 value, that is the frequency value, is 12. Okay, so here we got we marked here as well, isn't it? So in these both values, what is the lower limit? So the lower limit is 144.5. So that is going to be a lower limit here, 144.5. Okay, so how to find height? Upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit minus lower limit is 9. Okay, so let us write 9 here. Okay, so now we are supposed to find the cumulative frequency. So here I just told you guys, whenever we just mark something like this, the previous number is going to be our cumulative frequency. So the previous number is 17, so that is our cumulative frequency. Okay, so now we got all the values, so now we can actually apply these values in the formula. Okay, so let us apply it. Is equal to, so the L value is 144.5 and then plus bracket, n by 2 value is 20 minus Cf value is 17 and divided by F value is 12, close the bracket, into H value is 9 is equal to, 144.5 as it is, and then plus 20 minus 17 is 3, isn't it? So 3 and then divided by 12. So since you guys know here 9 is a numerator, so we can write into 9, close the bracket, is equal to 144.5. And here one more thing I would like to say is, so here we have 3 divided by 3 into 9 divided by 12. So we can actually cancel them. 1 3 is 3, 4 3s are 12. Okay, and then plus 9 by 4. So here 144.5 plus 9 by 4 is 2.25. Okay, so when we just add them, we'll get 146.75. Okay, so what is the meaning of this answer? That is 146.75. So since you guys know, in this question, they were talking about leaves. They were measuring the length of the leaf, isn't it? So the meaning for this answer is, half of the leaves have less than 146.75 length. Okay, so rest of the half have more than 146.75. So finally we solved it.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.